Hey everybody, and welcome back to Big Time Ninja. We are here for the Ninja versus Ninja tournament for our 14 plus adult division. It's a double elimination bracket style competition. We're going to start with the seed round and go into the elimination tournament. I'm Chris DeGangi, joined alongside Ryan Stratus, who will be joining us in just a little bit, but certainly going to be an exciting round here. Our adults are right now just walking the course, making sure, getting their plans ready, trying to find those little efficiencies we've seen throughout the weekend. With the multiple runs, athletes certainly getting better and better as they go, as they get on the course more, figuring out where they can take less swings, a little bit more efficiencies. It's been certainly a lot of fun, but let's go ahead and take a look at the rules here. And we'll pull up our rules. It's going to be one seed race to determine their placement in the head-to-head tournament bracket. That'll get your seed. Then athletes will compete side-by-side head-to-head race, and the winners will advance to the next round, and the losers will go into the comeback bracket. It's double elimination, so if you lose twice, you're out. Otherwise, you will fight your way back to the winners bracket into the ultimate championship at the end. And so a lot of fun so far. Strat, what's your take on the weekend so far as we head into the adult division?
Cool. Adjustments made on the fly as these athletes start to try to figure out their approach to the course. Having an opportunity to run the course several times, always, a nice to have as a ninja athlete. We're also used to a one and done style competition. Find that they get at least 2 runs on it, minimum. Give them a little more confidence to try perhaps a different approach. Their first go didn't go the way they planned. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far, and it's cool that the competitors, they get multiple runs out here.
Competitors, they get multiple runs out here.
It's been really fun to see them just take on the course multiple times. I'm going to go place our last camera. I think our competitors are getting ready to go here soon.
I think our competitors are getting ready to go here
So
soon.
I will be right back.
Strat,
what do you got for our loyal audience?
Strat, what do you got for our loyal audience?
What you want to talk about? Well, Mr. DeGangi's off doing his thing. Let's see.
If there's anybody in the chat, let us know who you're here for, who you're cheering on.
Let us know who you're here for, who you're cheering on.
All right, Mr. DeGangi.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, folks, appreciate y'all hanging out with us on the YouTube page. If you are joining us live, jump in the chat. We'll do our best to respond. See people chime in on the chat. If you're watching this later down the line, perhaps, then appreciate your support. Like what you see, check out all the other content Big Time provides. We got a lot of stuff coming down the pipe for Ninja Sport Network. Big summer coming up. I know Ultimate Ninjas Athlete Association, the UNAA World Championships coming up at the end of July down in Orlando. Down there, I believe, calling some commentary for that event. It's cool to see a lot of different formats start to pop up out there. A lot of different gyms are creating their own style of competitions. Different obstacles getting incorporated, things like that. It's always cool to see what people come up with on their own.
Man, I saw, speaking of obstacles, I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about. You saying obstacles.
I'm not exactly sure what you're talking about.
Made me think of Brett Sims' latest creation, that spinning wheel board roulette
the gear
thing.
shift.
Oh my goodness, that was unbelievable from a design standpoint, from just a bit like aesthetic standpoint. Oh my goodness.
Aesthetic standpoint.
Oh yeah, that was
Oh my goodness.
The gear shifter. That was the one where they start on a big wheel, cliffhanger their way over to another wheel, and that one had looked like a big gear, and they had to rotate it around until it locked into place, and then that brought that entire first part of the structure over in a big arch, and they would have to cliffhanger their way back across. That was an obstacle design submitted to them from one of the students in the gym.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was something they came up with where they did like an obstacle design challenge. And Brett incorporated 2 of the designs that were submitted
That's
from
awesome.
the student.
That's amazing.
Pretty cool
That's
way
awesome.
to
That's amazing.
get kids in the gym to think creatively. You might have some athletes out there that are able to come up with some ideas, but not have the building experience or the know-how. So don't be afraid to ask some of these kids. They're creative, inventive. Might see our next genius obstacle maker out there.
Yeah, that's awesome. But coming up onto the starting platform, it's Sean Luster and Caitlin
Coming up onto the
Pavoni's
starting
out there.
platform, it's
Hopefully
Sean
no
Luster and Caitlin Pavoni's
husband-wife
out there.
advantages
Hopefully
out there.
no,
Derek Pavoni, our course designer.
husband-wife
We'll see.
advantages out there. Derek Pavoni, our
Hopefully
course
there's
designer.
no
We'll
shared
see,
secrets. I
hopefully
can't make any
there's
promises.
No shared secrets. I can't make any
Sean
promises.
Luster, though, rocking looks like the DeGangi t-shirt with the "Let's Go" on the back.
Oh, gotta respect Sean coming out here in the Ganji shirt.
Gotta
you know.
respect Sean. coming
Trying to
out here
win
in
win
the
my
Ganji
favor so I
shirt,
won't give
you
many
know.
commentator
Trying
curses.
to win my favor so I
sight.
won't give many commentator curses.
Oh my gosh! And here we go.
Sean getting a little hung up on the ring there.
Trying to
A
reach
little
back
hung
for
up
that
on the ring there.
one, perhaps, but nope, able to hold on. Make his way through. Caitlin gets out of there first.
The boards.
To the boards.
Shade
Nice.
take.
Nice.
Sean pulls ahead slightly onto that sliding ring. Working through now.
Here comes Caitlin.
Comes
Underneath.
Coming up underneath.
Good to the balance. Sean will tic-tac his way through those quad steps.
Onto the double rope swing here.
Onto the double rope swing here.
Cat grab there to save it just to be sure. Good to go. Don't lose any points.
Derek Pavoni forgetting to announce the pizza fail. A little
Derek Pavoni
advantage there for his
forgetting to
wife.
announce the pizza fail. A little advantage there for his wife.
Oh, not able to hold on to the nunchuck. Caitlin's going to keep on moving, not going to be able to get that point. Sean almost able to finish here. Needs to get
Nice,
through.
Sean. That is going to be time here.
And that is going to be time here.
Still only a minute 30 to get through everything.
Yeah, time limit's still pretty tight.
Yeah, time limit's still pretty tight.
Up next, it's going to be Thomas Schwartz and Miguel Serrato.
Up next is going to be Thomas Schwartz and Miguel Serrato.
We're here in the seeding round, so remember these races are
We're here in
just
the
to
seeding
determine
round,
their
so remember
placement
these races
in
are
the
just
tournament.
to determine their placement in the tournament.
Thomas coming out of the Midwest Warrior Academy. Miguel coming out of Ultimate Ninjas Naperville. Can't tell what kind of football shirt he's got. I see the football helmet on his shirt, Miguel, but couldn't tell. Wait until I get a closer look at that. I'm not a big football fan, but somebody might be rooting on the same team. Lachey lined up, going for the sideways tech to try to get onto that front portion of the board. Thomas pulling ahead. Gale just now getting to that sliding ring coming through the tunnel. Thomas dismounts off of those rings and double step combo. Gale trying to pick up the pace through the agility. But Thomas getting to the final rig first. Here comes Miguel.
Miguel making a huge comeback. Oh no, the fall!
Miguel making a huge comeback.
Oh,
no,
gets
the fall!
outstretched. Maybe he was going to try to link it, but was just a little shy onto the dismount. Miguel secures that point. Thomas going to link those last few Lachays. Because that short on that one transition. Not going to secure the point, and Miguel is going to clutch it.
Miguel gets the win there. Nice work.
Miguel gets the win there.
Miguel was making
Nice
a huge
work.
comeback there.
Miguel was making a huge comeback there.
Maybe get a good feel of things. See how it goes. Then when it gets down to the tournament, I got to start picking up the pace. Now we got Jenna Wilkinson and Emmy Forsberg ready to go. Emmy coming out of Midwest Warrior Academy as well. Jenna representing Ultimate Ninjas Naperville. And here we go. Jenna getting to the dismount first, but a little back on of that dismount. Wants to make sure she gets that full dismount. Don't walk back by accident. Get these laches lined up. Oh no! Just had a bad toss to the sliding ring. Emmy down on the sliding ring, but gonna keep on moving forwards. Jenna making her way through those double steps. Still a side-by-side race here. Emmy down a point, doesn't want to lose any more. Still pushing the pace here. At this point, when you know you're down a point, you still want to try to finish strong. Maybe put a little pressure on your opponent.
Well, this is the seed round, so it's not just about winning and losing the race.
It's not just
You're still
about
up against
winning
all
and
the other
losing the race.
competitors.
You're still
On
up
time,
against
on
all the
points.
other competitors. On time, on
Still
points.
a lot to race for here.
Still a lot to race for here.
Jenna gonna go for the buzzer right under the time limit at 1:23. Looking to finish. Just gonna come up short onto that last dismount. Great first run out the gate.
And our last matchup of the seed round, Jeff Ryder and Grayson
Last
Breen.
matchup of the seed round. Jeff
Two really
Ryder
good
and
friends.
Grayson Breen. Two really good friends.
They both train together a lot. Jeff giving the wave saying hi,
Both trained together a
Strat.
lot.
Hey,
Jeff giving the wave
what's
saying
going
hi,
on?
Strat.
Yeah. Big supporter of the streams and all the stuff we do on Ninja Sport Network. Appreciate that. Got to catch up with them at Ultimate Ninjas from their last season for a Ninja Sport Championship. But here we go, Jeffrey versus Grayson.
Battle of the G's.
Battle of the G's.
Swing through.
Go, Grayson being a little hesitant here on the boards.
Grayson
Jeff
being a
out
little
in front.
hesitant here on the
Extra
boards.
swing there.
Jeff out in front. Extra swing there.
Nice. Grayson actually competed on this season of
Nice.
American
Grayson
Ninja
actually
Warrior.
competed on
You'll
this
see
season
him.
of American Ninja Warrior. You'll see him.
Great stuff coming through.
I think
Riding across. They're still both in the clear. Nobody's fallen yet. Jeffrey picking up the pace coming out of the agility. Grayson has a little room to try to catch up. And with the switch grip, hips are all over the place here for Jeffrey, but able to lock it in. Nice job on the dismount. Grayson still staying strong. Gets the clear there. On now to the final rig. And Jeffrey finishing up right around 114. Grayson just needs one more lache and quick link to dismount. Finishing that time limit. Nice job, y'all.
Nice race from both of them there.
nice race from both of them there.
So we're going to take a little break to see the double elimination bracket. If you guys want to see the bracket once it's up
going to take a quick second here as we get the bracket updated.
Take a quick second here as we get the bracket updated.
And then get the challenge that's at the top left-hand corner. You'll be able to follow along live with the bracket.
So as we get the bracket updated, let's
So as we get the bracket updated, let's
take a quick break here. Get some GoPros moved
take
around.
a quick break here. Get some GoPros moved around.
So American Ninja Warrior debuted this last Monday with the new season. Strat, what'd you think of the races?
This last Monday with the new season. Strat, what'd you think of the races?
Truth be told, I got to go back and watch the episode. Haven't seen it yet. I'm bad on the keeping current. I don't have cable. I gotta get the.
Let's cut the
Peacock
cord. You're the
act.
problem. You're the problem.
You're the problem.
I know.
You're the problem.
Solely me. Solely responsible for lowering the ratings. Only. Oh my goodness. But yeah, seeing it in person, that was exciting. So I competed this year. Was able to be there in person to watch, and yeah, having the halfway mark. You know, going through the race to the halfway point just to figure out who's going to get into the semifinals. All right. I know that they used to call it. Is it still called the semifinals? I don't even know anymore.
Who knows anymore?
I can't keep
Who
pace
knows
with how much
anymore.
they change things from year in, year out.
City finals, semifinals, national
City finals,
finals,
semifinals,
national finals.
national finals, national semifinals.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Interesting. It's a pretty cool format to see. It's always fun. I always like reading the fans' comments on Facebook. Always interesting to see the various, opinions out there. A lot of diehard fans of the old school Ninja Warriors still. It's still crazy to me that so many people still complain. Like they still follow the show and they still watch the show and complain about how it's not like the old version.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you're complaining about it, it's like, why? I don't know. It's like, why? You're still watching though, so we appreciate people that still watch.
It's gotta
even if
evolve
they
at some
don't.
point, it's
Yeah.
tough.
It's got to evolve at some point, it's
Yeah, I
tough, but
Like even the
yeah, I
original
don't know.
Sasuke, man, it's like they've made changes. Like if you look at it's not too many people look at it with like rose tinted glasses, thinking everything in the past has got some kind of like, I don't know, feeling of nostalgia factor. But enough of all that. It looks like our bracket's up. Ready to
Bracket
go.
is updated.
bracket
Take
is
just a quick
updated.
Look at this bracket.
We're going to take
Here
just a
are the
quick
matchups.
Look at this bracket.
What we're about
Here
to
are the
see.
matchups for what we're about to see.
Yeah, so if these athletes, they miss out on that first race, they're not out of it completely. It's a double elimination tournament, so you lose that first round, going to have a long day because you've got a lot of races to try to make your way back into that primary bracket. Try to take that third place. But yeah, pretty exciting new format that we're seeing on A&W this season. A couple other countries have gone with the side-by-side racing aspect a lot differently, though. I like the way this show's incorporated it to a degree. I'll say that. I think the semifinals we'll be able to talk about once we get to those episodes, but of course don't want to talk too early on about things like rules and whatnot without the episode actually coming out. Kind of weird for us athletes in that realm, because even though we competed in it, filmed it months ago, not allowed to talk about the rules and obstacles and results until months later after everything's been filmed and edited and put on display. Not sure how many other sports are like that.
There's an episode, Jesse. There's an episode that I filmed over a year ago.
There's an episode
still
that I
waiting
filmed
on
over
coming
a
out.
year ago that
The couples
we're
episode.
still waiting on coming out. The couples episode.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. When was that filmed?
That was like, yeah, over a year ago. I don't even know when that's gonna
Yeah,
come out.
over a year ago.
It is
I
tough.
don't even know
Everyone's
when
always kind of
that's
asking
gonna come
about,
out.
oh, how did this go?
It is tough. Everyone's always kind of asking about, oh, how did this go?
Well, didn't they do they did the couples episode,
They did a new one, yeah.
they filmed another one this
They
year.
did a new
Yeah.
one, yeah.
They
Where
did.
did y'all compete in
Yeah.
Vegas for that,
They
or is
did.
that
That was in LA, yeah.
LA?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That was in
stepping up. We
LA,
got our
yeah.
first
Oh.
matchup, Miguel
Better
and
step it up. We
Caitlin.
got our first matchup, Miguel and Caitlin.
All right.
Here it comes, the first race of the double elimination bracket.
Here
Caitlin
comes the
Pavoni,
first
Miguel
race of the
Serrato.
elimination bracket. Caitlin Pavoni, Miguel Serrato.
And they're off. Mrs. Pizza.
And
pizza
they're
lane.
off. Mrs. Pizza.
I think that's a
In the
conflict
pizza
of interest
lane.
there. Or?
think it's a
I don't know.
conflict of
Maybe
interest
a
there.
little unfair judging going on. We don't want that. But moving on here, we got
A little
Miguel.
bit of judge's bias here, I don't know.
A little bit of judge's bias here. I don't know.
Nah, keeping it fair, I'm sure. Caitlin holding on tight here. But not able to make that transition to the ring.
Okay, I did
Yeah.
misspeak. Mrs.
Okay,
Pizza
I did
is
misspeak.
is
Mrs.
in
Pizza
the Swan
is
lane,
in-
so
Is in the Swan
no
lane.
questions
so
of fairness here.
no questions of fairness
Miguel
here.
is making quick work right now, moving
Miguel is
very
making
efficiently
quick
here.
work right now.
Hop
Moving
across
very
the ring,
efficiently
swinging through
here.
those ropes. Coming up on short time. We got about 30 seconds to make a last. Make it through these next two obstacles.
The trestle shay is definitely a little bit tricky because
The trestle
some
shay is
spokes
definitely a
in the
little bit
truss.
tricky because some of the
Gotta
spokes
really
in the
be
truss.
careful of your hand placement.
Gotta really be
Get to that
careful of
spot.
your hand placement when you get to that
Yeah,
spot.
Caitlin just coming up a little shy of that transition. Can finish out here, coming up on just a few seconds remaining, but finishes with 5 seconds left on the clock.
Pizza
Caitlin,
looking for that finish, unable to get there.
Pizza looking for that finish, unable to
job.
get there. Nice job.
That will send Mrs. Pizza into
That
comeback
will
bracket.
send
Miguel
Mrs.
will
Pizza
advance to the
into
winners through the
comeback
winners bracket.
Miguel will advance to the winners through the winners bracket.
Nice job, both competitors. And now we move on
Nice job of both competitors, and now we
to our
move
next
on
race, which is going to be Jenna Wilkinson and
to our
Thomas
next
Schwartz.
race, which
Thomas
is going to
coming
be
out
Jenna
of Midwest
Wilkinson
Warrior.
and Thomas Schwartz. Thomas
Down
coming
with
out
the
of
Amaro
Midwest
family.
Warrior.
We saw Jackson Amaro,
Coming
one
down
of
with the
his
Amaro family. We
students,
saw Jackson
take
Amaro, one
first
of his,
place
students, take
earlier.
first place
in the 13U division.
earlier in the 13U division.
Thomas got about a year and a half of training under him. In his bio, he says trains for 20 minutes a week for Ninja. I'd say that's got to be an understatement there in the bio. Coach in the world of Ninja. I mean, pretty much being a coach is training all the time. But moving on now, they're swinging through on the coming down the ring of fire. Thomas pulling ahead. Jenna on those floating boards. Getting onto that sliding ring. Thomas getting Through the agility, mentioned it in his bio how he didn't fall on a balance obstacle his previous competition, but that, oh no, came back to bite him there. So makes it on to that Trust Lachey. Jenna makes her way on to the final rig as well. Oh, Thomas going for a big leap out. Might come back to hurt him. Not able to get that final point there. Not sure what Jenna's time and points are looking like right now, but she's not giving up. Clutching that last point on the Lachey lane. Let's see what the official word is from the judges out on the floor. Thomas did miss 2 points during that run.
Jeff and pizza, Emmy and Swan.
Let's hear it for Jeff and Emmy! Ready? Go!
Well, here we go.
And here we go next. Yep, next athletes, Thomas. Oh, nope, sorry. Jeffrey out on the floor, and Emmy going right now. Coming through, hold on tight. Going under the tunnel, got a low bridge there. Big leap out to that second ring and just going right on to the double steps. From that middle ring, going to save a lot of time. Trying to catch up. Jeffrey been putting in the work. Able to just lean out. Not generating a lot of swing from the nunchuck to the trapeze bar. Going to hurt him a little bit. But able to get that swing going. Straightening out a lot sooner that time. Get that reverse grip, Lachey. About 20 seconds remaining. Big leap from the platform. Gonna cut out one of the Lacheys and nice little underbar to finish. Get that quick dismount. Amy not giving up though. Hold on tight, needs one more swing.
Nicely done.
Still fighting hard to finish out strong. Jeffrey's going to be moving on.
Down to the final race of the winner's bracket. Grayson taking on Sean.
Grayson getting ready to go. Was an all-state discus thrower. This is one of his fun facts.
Let's hear it for Grayson and Sean! Ready?
Luster, no provided bio.
Go!
That's all right.
Mr. Luster.
Oh, getting hung up on the ring again, not realizing that next one's a little further out. So give Grayson the lead slightly. Able to link that first Lachey leaping off of the platform. Going to keep that momentum going. Grayson having to take a couple extra swings here.
Oh, this is going to be a close one right here.
Yeah, a little back and forth going on. Sean going for that big leap out onto that second ring. Want to cut out some of those extra moves required. But Grayson dropping down as well. Get to the agility portion right around the same time. It's going to be close here. Both on the
This
ropes
is
at the
neck
same
and neck
time.
right now. This is so close right here.
Oh, coming down to it. On a little off axis with his swing. Got to straighten out those hips. Grayson lined up a little bit better for that transition. Might need one more backswing. Oh, but a foot went down for Sean, so he's not going to get that point. Grayson able to take an extra swing and get a point here. Don't want to miss on this final obstacle. Both looking for the finish. Oh, Grayson looking like he's going to clutch it. There it is. Great run from those two.
So close. That was such a good race. A foot tap though for Sean as he came through off the trapeze bar to the truss for that dismount. But a really good race.
Looked like Sean was just rushing a little bit on that dismount since it was such a tight race. Trying to pull ahead slightly, but unable to get a good pull for the dismount. And Grayson's going to be moving on. Nice job.
Up next, it's going to be Caitlin Pavoni and Thomas Schwartz. Here we go.
All right, into the comeback bracket now. So this is all or nothing. They lose here, that's going to be it for their runs. Here we go, going with that lock-off tech. Not quite able to get that smooth transition through for Caitlin on the rings, but that's all right. She's going to keep on keeping on as Thomas gets that linked lachey off those first two boards. Secures that slide ring heading on through the tunnel. A big leap out. That's going to make that a lot easier to get through those devil steps. And slowing down on the balance this time.
Yeah, he took a fall there earlier.
Caitlin just now getting through the rings on the devil step section.
Yeah, Caitlin's coming through the balance now. Here comes Thomas.
See if he's going to go for the lachey from the back again. There it is.
Caitlin through the rope swing. She's coming through.
And on to the final lachey rig. Looks like Thomas able to clutch it out. Caitlin getting to the final rig. Needs a little more momentum. We're on tight for that nunchuck. Oh, you can see the grip just giving out there. Trying to give these lacheys one last shot before the time ticks away.
Well, that is going to do it. Thomas is going to move on. That is it for Mrs. Pizza. We're going to have to pull her for an interview, I think, though. Mr. Pizza's competition here. I think we're going to have to talk to Mrs. Pizza before we move on to this competition. So we'll be just right back real quick.
What? Oh, okay.
We'll talk to Mrs. Pizza in just a little bit. We're going to keep the runs flowing, but as soon as she's ready, we'll come back.
I can't quite get the post-run interviews like they do on A&W when you're completely exhausted. They don't give you a choice.
Yeah, it's complete exhaustion at the moment, so we'll let her catch her breath, and we'll chat with her in just a little bit. Up next, it's going to be Sean Luster and Emmy Forsberg.
All right, come back. Mechanic here in play. Emmy Forsberg. Also a pilot outside of Ninja, fun fact.
Oh, there we go.
Looking to fly her way through the course here on that lock-off tech.
She set you up for that one. That one was too easy. She didn't even make you work for it.
Oh, no. But Sean getting that linked Lachey off the first board. Needs a couple extra swings here.
Yeah, these boards, definitely a big difference if you can get your way through smooth.
Come on.
Gotta go underneath the tunnel here.
Big leap out. Oh, but needs to take a little backswing. Didn't have enough momentum going forwards.
Well, there's been a fall on the pizza lane. So I believe Emmy did take a fall so far.
All right, so that means Sean just got to stay strong with it.
Yeah, Sean's got to stay clean here.
Work. Maybe not slowing up. Oh, you're going to just go ahead and keep moving on. Looks like her hands might be taped up, so her hands might be hurting a bit. Pam's got a flapper on the last run. Nice job, Sean. Got to finish up with a minute 30 time limit here. It's going to be close.
And that's going to be time for both competitors, but I believe Sean is going to take the win. Sean gets it, he'll move on.
Definitely Lachey tech, swing tech. It's a huge skill to try to master, especially for the adults. Harder to learn some of these motions if you're not too familiar with the sport of ninja, didn't grow up with it. Definitely tell a difference. Some of these athletes that have been around the sport for so long, able to generate their momentum a lot easier, a little more flexible. But back to the winner's bracket here. Jenna Wilkinson versus Miguel Serrato. And on that countdown, and here we go. Both getting through the rings right around the same time. Miguel lightly off on the dismount, but try to keep that momentum built up here. Miguel going with that sideways tech to try to swing over.
It's got a little bit of a lead so far.
Good switch grip grab. Get on through that sliding ring. Big leap out, devil steps down. Miguel picking the pace up a little bit here through the agility. Jenna not too far back.
It's all going to come down to the Lachey's here, who can be a little bit more efficient. Oh no, Miguel takes a fall there.
So Jenna might have caught that in her peripheral vision, knowing that she just needs to get this point here. That's one fall each, I think. And Jenna finishes out. Great run.
Yep. Nice job. Jenna takes it on points.
All right, Jeff Grayson. Jeff Pizza Grayson in Swan.
And up next is going to be Jeff and Grayson. We're going to see a rematch here. Saw these two run earlier in the seed round. Jeff's going to be on the rock wall lane.
Let's hear it for
Jeffrey versus Grayson. Round 2, a rematch here. See if any alterations to the tech are going to be put on display, or they're going to stick with what they know.
Ready. Go.
Bringing through
Staying
Jeffrey going.
high and locked off there.
Well, that was a pretty good way to go through those rings without needing those extra back swings. Try to take that first link Lachey to help keep that slight lead here. Grayson not giving up. Needs a backswing one more time before transitioning onto that ring.
Wow,
Coming
Jeff
on
moved through the
down.
spines real quick right there. It was impressive.
Some powerful moves. Hold on tight, rope swing done. Grayson not wanting to give up. Still keep pushing the pace to try to catch Mr. Jeffrey. Has been going with switch grip tech first couple of times, but decided to go with just a match tech to finish out the Lachey. It's going to come down to the Lachey's here onto the bars.
Yeah, we'll see if Grayson can mount a comeback here.
Jeffrey pulling through to finish.
Nice job. So Grayson will go to the comeback bracket. Jeff will move on here. See
All right, our
if,
next race is going to be Miguel, Sean. Miguel in pizza, Sean in the Swan.
Great run. Jeffrey been putting in that work, man. He's got the UNAA Worlds coming up in July, so he'll be heading out there for that. Good luck to him. Keeping on.
all right, Miguel and Sean stepping up onto the starting platform.
On Luster. Miguel Serrato. Who's it gonna be? Remember, this is the comeback bracket now, so if they fall here and lose on this round, they're done. Miguel going with that high lock-off tech. Gonna put Sean behind a little bit, but Sean's got some powerful throws on these upper body obstacles. Miguel going on the corner piece. Working with that reverse grip. Nice work. I think this is where Sean can make up for some time here with this Lachey. Big leap out.
Oh,
Miguel.
they're pretty close right now.
That's going to be tight. I know Miguel came up short on the Lachey to finish out his last
Sean's gonna have
race.
to make a big move here to try to catch up. Big pullback. Let's see. Oh, they're neck and neck right now here, Strat.
Come on.
This
Miguel's
is going to
looking
be
over.
so close.
Just keep those hips straight and get that throw through, but the step back from Sean. That's going to be a point loss there. Miguel, stay composed. Should be able to clutch it out here. Man, what a race. Side by side, Miguel clutching it out there. And Sean finishing up.
Epic race right there. Sean with just a little step back. Such a good move. Oh, man. He had to go for it, and he did.
He did.
That's what I like to see. I really like when athletes, when they have to go for something and they just commit, to give yourself at least a chance. I mean, I've seen before where athletes kind of take that extra backswing just to, be a little bit more safe. But, man, I really like to see when they full commit, full send, go for that move that's going to make the difference.
Yeah, it's a big gamble. You never know what it's going to pay out or not, and I guess that's the risk and the exciting part of this sport is when they take those chances. Sometimes it's up in the air whether or not it's going to pan out. Here we go, Thomas versus Grayson now. In the comeback bracket.
So be Grayson and Thomas.
And we're off. Thomas getting some big pull-throughs on that ring. Grayson off to the side a little bit on that dismount. Thomas really picking up the pace on those board throws. No problem through those double step sections. Grayson having a lot of catch up to do here.
Yeah, Thomas is moving real smooth right now.
Yeah, looking locked in, not giving Grayson many opportunities to try to catch up.
Here comes Grayson, though. His way back.
On to the final rig here. Big laches through for Thomas. He's going to punch it out right over a minute. Grayson not wanting to give up, though.
So Grayson can finish this out.
Should be able to. He's got about 15 seconds. And one more swing should do it for him. There it is. Nicely done. And back into the winner's bracket here.
Yes, we're going to move back. Jenna Wilkinson taking on Jeff Ryder in the winner's bracket.
All right, next up, yeah. Same. It's Jenna and Pizza, right? Jenna's and Pizza. Oh, man.
Jenna's biggest ninja accomplishment made it all the way to stage 2 at the World Ninja League Worlds competition. So that was last year. I think they're getting ready for their big event coming up. I want to say later this month. Summertime, always a busy time for ninjas with all the leagues wrapping up. Jeff waving to the camera again.
And here we go. Winner of this race goes to the championship.
And we're off. Jeff going with that high lock off again. Jenna able to match the pace. Take that quick transition off the start. Very smooth with it. On down through the tunnel. Three in the lead right now. Oh, a quick pop down through the devil steps. That's been the time saver for him on that obstacle, giving him a little bit of a lead here through the agility. And making her way through. Keep the pressure.
Yeah, Jenna's keeping the pressure on. Here she comes through the rings. Getting to this board, she's going to pull back and go right away. Here we go. Jenna putting the pressure on right now.
Yeah, you can see Jeff looking over slightly to kind of see where she's at. He takes a second here to line up that big jump and able to get the linked laches and the dismount to finish out. Wow. Jenna almost catching up to him.
Unbelievable right there. What a race. What a race.
Yeah, I made Jeff sweat a little bit there towards the end when he was looking over his shoulder.
Yeah, Jenna with a huge comeback. She did awesome to catch up there. He's going to have to be really careful because he might see her again in the winner's bracket, and I think she really started to figure out that second half of the course there.
Man.
Oh, boy.
Pizza Lane, Miguel and Swan.
Back to the comeback bracket, Miguel and Thomas.
All right, Miguel stepping up. Thomas getting ready to go. Had a really strong run. Last one. Ignoring the fist bump for now until he sees it. There it is. Okay.
You never want to
You never know
leave him
sometimes.
hanging, you know?
Well, I mean, you're an athlete. You're focused in on what you're trying to do. Sometimes got that tunnel vision. And always see the friendly fist bump at the start. But here we go, Miguel versus Thomas. It's gonna be both going with that lock-off tech. Ooh, gets a little spicy on the dismount. Miguel needing that one extra backswing. Thomas able to link those laches. It's gonna give him a little bit of a lead onto that slide ring as Miguel needs one more backswing before transitioning through. Thomas also going with that huge shortcut into that double steps. No problem on the agility portion. Double rope swing. No issues.
This is close here. Miguel's gonna have to force some moves here.
Thomas able to keep that swing aligned nice and straight. And Thomas just taking those extra swings to secure that last point on the comeback bracket. And Miguel almost finishing out. One more swing, one more back swing, and that's going to do it for him. Great try. Looks like Miguel's going to be done for the day.
All right, our next race will be Jenna Thomas. Since Thomas just raced, we're going to give him a 2.5-minute break here. And then
We're going to go down to the floor real quick. We'll be right back.
Break to your rest, and then we will start our next race. Caleb. Yeah. Because.
Chris, whose idea was this? I didn't.
This is not mine.
Whose idea is this? Why? Oh my gosh.
All right, we're down here on the floor with the real superstar of today's tournament, the MVP, some would say, the most valuable Pavoni out there. So, Caitlin, walk me through how your runs went. How'd you do today? How you feeling?
I feel good overall. It's been a while since I've competed, so like a year. So I'm feeling pretty good that I actually got out here and ran. I would have liked to have gotten the connection with the boards to the ring, but there's redemption, so I'll get it then.
Nice. How'd you feel about the judges out there? You know, you got both judges. You know, which one do you think was the better one out there?
Oh, definitely Swan. Definitely.
Not cool. Not cool. Unreal. The anarchy around here. It's pure anarchy. So, was this your first time racing Ninja versus Ninja?
It was, yes.
Is it something you'll do in the future?
Definitely. It was a bit intimidating at first, but I'm really glad I did it, so I'll definitely come back and do it again.
Awesome. Well, I, for one, am super proud of the MVP of today's tournament.
Ask her one more time if you can stay here.
What?
Ask her one more time if you can stay here.
Oh, man. So Chris wants me to ask if we could stay in Illinois. I'm going to take that as a no. So we are still moving to California, but hey, back to you, Chris and Ryan. Nice try, guys.
You're like, she's on camera.
Put her on the spot.
Is that why you were trying to call me over? Yeah. I was literally going to bomb. Did you go? No, I didn't.
You did.
Oh my gosh. My hair is so hot.
You did.
Sorry. You just called me over. I'm like, yeah. You saw that coming.
No, I know. That's why I asked.
Who's the better judge? Obviously.
We tried to get her, Strat. We tried to convince her to stay. That was our last opportunity. For those of you that don't know, Derek and Caitlin, they are moving out to California to be a little closer to Caitlin's family. So they're very excited. It's going to be an awesome journey for them. We're all very sad here at the in the Chicagoland area. They've both made a huge impact. Caitlin coached the Ultimate Ninjas Elite team for a while. Derek's been coaching, putting on competitions. So both of them will leave a have left a pretty big impact on this community. So I tried one last time to convince her, but to no avail, Strat. She turned me down again.
Alas.
It seems final at this point. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to get One last time. I don't know. We'll see. But it seems pretty final. It seems like the decision's been
I
made.
think it's done. Yeah, I think it's done.
Seems like
Done
a
deal.
done deal.
Yeah,
We'll see.
plane tickets booked.
I'll still hold out hope.
Cross
pretty sure
country
they're-
trips planned.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure their pod's already all packed. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
All
All the way to the West Coast. There we go.
and Thomas, winner of this race, moves on to face Jeff in the championship. Loser takes third place.
Jenna
Here we
and Thomas
go.
coming up.
All right, comeback bracket here. It's a race in the championship. So does this decide? This also decides third place,
This
correct?
decides third place. Yep, this is the third place matchup right now.
Quick transitions for Jenna. Oh, we've seen some powerful laches here. And it's Thomas.
Have to move here.
Jenna has been able to catch up a little bit.
Well, Thomas has done a really nice job of figuring out that board section and the spine section. He's gotten better and better every single time he's done it.
With the agility.
Saw Jenna almost make a huge comeback earlier. We'll see if she can do it again. Put the pressure on.
Yeah, he's not too far ahead of her right now onto the trapeze bar, but Jenna coming out of the rope swing. Ooh, Thomas with that link lache, that's definitely going to help keep the lead that he's got. On to the final rig here, and keeping those laches right at a minute. Thomas going to make it out of the comeback bracket
Nice work.
and put Jenna in third place.
Nice job, Jenna, taking third place on the day. Congratulations. So we're going to get everything reset here real quick. We're going to do a quick interview with Mr. Thomas before he goes and gets ready for his championship race. So we'll be right back.
Right now? Yeah, and then you'll still get the full 2.5 minutes after this. Okay. To record. Right here, we're gonna be right in front of the big time. He's gonna bring that camera over.
This is fun, but I kind of don't like it.
All right, Thomas, coming back, had some early falls, bouncing back, and now into the championship. How you feeling?
Well, coming into this, wasn't a lot of pressure coming in, so it was easy to bounce back from the falls. They did hurt a little bit, but for like 20 seconds. But just got back up and went again.
Nice, that's good. You're going to be going up against Jeff in the championship. He's undefeated. What do you think you're going to need to do to pull it out? You're going to have to win twice now coming out of that losers bracket. So what do you think strategy-wise? Where do you think you're going to make up some time, put some pressure on Jeff?
Well, I think the pace I have right now is pretty good push. Is pretty good for putting some pressure on him, but I have some things I can do to speed it up a little bit, so we'll see what happens.
Nice. It sounds like he's not going to reveal his secrets until we see. We'll see in the championship. Great job, Thomas. Go rest up, and we'll head it back up to Chris and Ryan. Great job. All right, guys, so we're going to do 2.5 minute break before the championship, just so you guys know, since Jeff has not lost yet, Thomas will have to beat Jeff twice. So the first race, if Jeff wins, he's the champ. If Thomas wins, we put him aside on that. We're going to take all race.
All right, so it comes down to Thomas and Jeff to see who's going to take it for the championship. Thomas going to get about a 2-minute break before having to run again. I think Thomas.
That's not much time.
It's really not too much time. He's really been able to clean up that section between the boards and the ring sliders, so that's really where he's making the difference here on these wins. We'll see if Jeff's got a plan to keep up with him right in that section.
Well, it's looking like they've got both the same idea when it comes to that. They both jump out to that second ascending ring and go right away to the bar that's underneath the devil step to pop on out of there. So it's only 2 quick moves, and they've both been utilizing that same kind of tech. So it might come down to, who needs that extra backswing. Link it or get left behind, as some of the kids like to say. And from hearing the interview from Thomas, sounding pretty winded, and rightfully so. Just ran a lot of comps and not getting much time to recover. Having to beat Jeff twice here will be a tall order, but we'll see if he's up to it.
Yeah, and that's really the tough part, is that Jeff's got the advantage with having to lose twice. It's going to make it a lot tougher. It's an uphill climb for Thomas, but we've seen it throughout the weekend. Had it in one of the earlier age groups. We did see somebody from the comeback bracket come back and take the win and won the entire tournament. So it's not impossible. It's certainly going to be an uphill battle for Thomas. Jeff undefeated so far. Yeah, I'm going to be really looking closely at the ring slider as sort of the defining point for this course run. I feel like if Thomas can do what he's been doing and kind of generate a big lead at that point, I think that's going to make the difference. If Jeff can come off the ring slider in the lead or just close behind, I think we'll see a tight race. But we've seen Thomas pretty easily get through that section. So.
Yeah, definitely. That's one of the more time-consuming obstacles, is knowing how to generate that amount of momentum on those boards and ensuring your grip's going to stick. Because it's only the second board that's got a slight ledge. Looks like those first two were pretty flat on top. Not much to hang on to. Overhead hang. Open grip, crimp grip. You got to throw decent distance. Definitely been one slowing these athletes down a bit.
All right, guys, let's have you step up. Jeff in group zone.
And here we go, Jeff and Thomas. Jeff's going to be in the blue lane close to the rock wall. Thomas will be in the red lane.
All right, come on, let's get it.
The other tough part, Thomas has had to run a couple extra times. See if those course runs make a difference. Jeff with the wave.
Here we go. For all the marbles.
There we go.
Jeff's got to flex this. If he gets it in one, he's the champ. Thomas, he takes the first round. He's got to do it twice. Here we go. Pye keeping that lock off. Tech and going to put Jeff a little more in the lead, but he's got to take that outside lane, so he's going to take a little longer to get there. Length of the show for Thomas. Get through. Jeff is going to take a couple extra swings here to make up some lost time. At some point, Thomas knows how to get through that step section pretty quickly. Here comes Jeff. The pace comes onto the rope swing.
They're very close right now.
Come up. Quick move. He's going to have to get a length to say at some point. Takes an extra swing to get that. And needed some more swing to try to get their shortcut. Almost paid out for him. Thomas able to take a point away from Jeff.
Nicely done. And so we are going to have a final sudden death matchup. They're going to have to race again. Thomas gets the win there. So we're going to go down to the floor with Jeff in just a second.
We're going to put him on the spot for an interview.
We'll see how he's feeling. We're going to give these athletes 2.5 minutes to catch their breath and rest up. We'll be right back. Let's go down to the floor with Mr. Pavoni.
I wish it was under different circumstances.
Ryan lanes is swapped for this next race.
No, we've been keeping it the same. Yeah, we have. I know, but we've been keeping it the same. All right, we're down here with Jeff. Jeff, just took your first loss, all right, but it's all right. That's one of the advantages of being out of the winner's bracket. Tell me what you're feeling right now after that loss.
So a couple things. First of all, this was a dream to get interviewed on the Ninja Sport Network. So this is cool. Race-wise, I got caught up on the ledges right behind me, and he flew through them. I did everything I could to try to keep up with him or catch up with him, and he just had a little bit too much this time.
All right, so walk me through that. Do you see him moving past you? Is that something you see? And then also, how's something you can adjust that in this next race?
I mean, to be honest, in every race, I haven't had to see somebody pass me, so that was different. It made me try a few different moves, which I'm going to have to use this next round, and I just have to try to find a way to link from that second wood board to the third one.
All right, well, we'll see if you can pull it off, Jeff. Good luck to you in the Sudden Death Championship. Back to you, Chris and Ryan.
Great job.
Well, Strat, it comes down to this final race, Jeff and Thomas. Thomas, from the comeback bracket, he has to beat Jeff twice. He's beat him once, so this one is sudden death. There's no redos. It all comes down to this final race here.
Yeah, that was wild. Jeff trying to go for the catch-up on the leap out to the nunchuck, but just couldn't translate that momentum from that nunchuck over. And that was, a decent try. It's going to be interesting to see what he decides to do for the board section. I knew that was going to be the final area of contention. We shall see how it goes. Giving the athletes a little time to recover.
Getting some recovery time here, and we'll pull up the bracket real quick. But yeah, I mean, I think it's just like we talked about. I mean, I think those boards, Thomas has really unlocked those boards. He's really figured it out how to get through them. And so Jeff, I don't think Jeff has to come off the boards in the lead, but he just can't fall behind quite as far as he did in that last one, because, I mean, we saw it. Jeff was able to really start to come back throughout the race, jumping out to the nunchuck. He made some big moves, but I really think it all came down to the boards and that ring slider, because Thomas just came out to such a big lead there.
Yeah, right when he took the lead, didn't give it back. So as that like Jeff said in his interview, that was the first time he had to deal with somebody being in front, and that can sometimes get in your head if you're not too familiar with these side-by-side races. So interesting to have that happen to him first time in the finals. See how he reacts to it in this final race.
Yeah.
But great stuff from all the athletes all weekend long. Appreciate everyone hanging with us here in the YouTube channel. Appreciate y'all hanging. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, all that jazz.
Yeah, this is going to be a fun final matchup here. Jeff and Thomas. Jeff undefeated up until this previous race, and Thomas had to win twice. He's already got one under his belt. We'll see. This last one is going to come down to sudden death. You can see Jeff kind of eyeing the course right now, getting his final looks.
Yeah, I'm thinking he's going to go for a big move off of the second obstacle of the boards. He's got the jump power. I think he might try to go for a big leap out. That second board possibly.
And the athletes are stepping up to the starting line. Let's make sure cameras are reset. Check, check, check. We are looking good.
go.
And this is our final race here for the adult division.
All right, this is our winner take all championship. Let's hear it for Jeff and Thomas.
Let's get this thing going. Jeff and Thomas.
man.
Jeff in the blue lane, Thomas in the white lane. Here we go. Jeff was off the rings first last time.
Oh, here we go. Jeff and Thomas for the championship race here. Jeff going with that same high tech he used before with the lock off, but what's he got planned here for the boards? It's going to be close. Got to link a lot of these laches. He's just got to commit to it. He's going to take an extra backswing here. Good job holding on tight. Now neck and neck. Now it's going to come down to who's got. Oh my gosh, going for the lower bar. They're both going mirror matchup here. Oh my goodness. It's going to come down to the lache tech on the final rig. Oh, going for that same leap out, but needs an extra swing off of the trapeze. That's, oh no, not going to be what he wants to happen. Thomas able to keep the rhythm, watching it out. My goodness, but still an incredible run out of Jeffrey. Not able to clutch it on that last race.
Unreal, honestly. Man.
Yeah, such a fun run to watch, man. That was really exciting. They pushed the pace of each other when they're
That was
side by side
so
like that, man.
Fun, so fun to watch. And we'll see it. Maybe if we can get both of them to talk to us. Maybe if we can see if we get Jeff first. Man, I would love to hear from both of them real quick.
Okay. You were like, your previous ones were like right.
Let's
while they were
go down to the
exhausted.
floor real quick. Let's go down to the floor.
Like
We'll be right
47,
back.
Something like that. You cooked it on there.
Shaved off 30 seconds. All right.
How far? Oh, 7 hours.
You want to interview Jeff first, then take
Okay. Yeah. Hey, Jeff.
Ray, guys.
All right, we're down here with Jeff. Jeff, I know it's tough, but man, was that race exciting. Neck and neck the whole way. Walk me through that, because not only that time, you were side by side, probably our first race this age group that was literally side by side the whole way. What's running through your head coming into the low rig, tied up with Thomas?
I mean, going through the whole race, everything felt perfect. On the fly, I figured out how to link that second to third one, so I knew I had a chance. And getting to the ring to the chuck hold, the goal is to get to the chuck hold without touching the ring and to do one backswing after grabbing the trapeze, but I had to take one extra swing, and that, unfortunately, with a race that close, is going to cost you.
Yep, and side by side, let's go back to the boards. I know that was one you talked about. That's one you had to do. You hear you yelling, making that move. What's going through your head as you're letting it go? Are you like, oh no? Or are you like, I got this?
I was not confident if I had it or not, but I had to full send it. And so Coach Jesse Flex always says hips up. So I made sure to get my hips up and to flip around to get the momentum for the third one. So I just imagined her yelling in my ear, hips up. And so I did that. And again, like everything up until that one swing was everything I wanted it to be. And so it's one of those things where you want one more race.
Yeah,
That close.
Yep, super close. But Jeff, you should be proud of yourself. It was an amazing race. So give you some
Can I say
Knoxville
one more
time.
thing?
Yeah, of course.
Derek, I know you're moving next week. Thank you so much for everything you've done for us. Thank you for the comms. Thank you for everything. You've been kind of a mentor to me. Sorry. Because I love this sport. And you were the one that encouraged me to jump in with the elites when they were training for Vegas. So the amount that I've gotten better ever since doing that has been, tenfold. So I'm just always very appreciative of that. So thank you.
Thanks, Jeff.
Love it, man.
All right, well, we're going to grab Thomas. Thank you, Jeff. We're going to bring Thomas on over. Thomas, come on over. Thomas, what a race. How you feeling? Unbelievable. Neck and neck the entire way, pulling it out at the end. What are you feeling right now?
I don't know. I came into this hoping to have some fun, and it was a whole lot of fun. It was so much fun.
Awesome.
Keep doing it.
Yeah, well, we can keep running it back. Yeah, no, but tell me, you got Jeff right on your side. It's our first race in this division where you're literally neck and neck. Is that in your head at all, or are you just focused on going forward?
Bit of both. I definitely felt his push on that last one. I felt him kind of coming up right behind me that he hadn't been on the last race, and so I knew I had to go a little bit faster, but I guess I stuck with it.
Nice. Definitely stuck with it, pulled it out at the end. You take that one swing off on the truss, get a little bit of a lead. Did you feel that cushion build, or were you just like, I still got to be pedal to the metal here?
Well, I'm pretty confident in when I'm in the air and Lacheyenne, so I knew that if I had a little bit of lead, I could build it and make it a little bit bigger. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, it was an amazing race. Congratulations, taking first place. We're going to be doing the award ceremony here in just a second, get you up on that podium. But for now, congratulations, Thomas, and give us 1 minute. We're going to do the awards. Thanks.
Yeah, huge congratulations to all of the runners out there. Thank you to my counterpart, Ryan Stratus, for commentating. We're going to keep it out here on the floor for a second. So, Strat, if you're listening, don't worry about chiming in just for a second. Yeah, unbelievable run there, especially at the end. Jeff and Thomas, 2 runs. Thomas definitely took the first one commandingly, but Jeff coming back on that second one, really figuring out what he needed to do to try to keep up, especially on the boards, like he said during the interview, doing it on the fly. I mean, just so unbelievably impressive to be able to just figure out how to link that obstacle right as he was going at the end. So huge shout out to Jeff for that second place run. So we're going to get the awards going here in a second. Our podium's almost in place. Mr. Swanson is over there chit-chatting with Coach Amaru there, not doing what he's supposed to be doing. Typical Swan. Let's see Swan pull that second place podium in. Yeah, good form, good technique on the push there.
Yeah, he pushed it.
Yeah, it was more of a push than a pull. That's just. He's gonna go do the spines right now.
All right, everybody, we're going to do the awards. You guys can come out of the warm-up area. You guys can come on closer. You don't have to hide back there. We do want to thank you guys for all coming out. We hope you had a blast. We wanted to take a chance with doing something different, Ninja vs. Ninja. We hope it paid off for you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. I know some of you do FINA, and FINA Worlds is head-to-head, so hope that helped get you some experience with that and some practice, because can't really practice it too much. So hope you guys had a blast. Now for the awards. We're going to start out with third place was Jenna. Awesome job, Jenna. That's yours. You just step up on the blocks. In second place, we have Jeff.
Thank
awesome
you.
job.
I got autographs.
Yeah. And in first place, winning a few races in a row to come out of the losers bracket and take the championship, it is Thomas. Awesome job. And on up there, if you guys want to come out and take pictures, you're more than welcome to get closer. Chris will be moving the camera in a second here too. So, awesome job, guys. Give Chris a second here. I'm going to grab one too for the gym. No, you're good. You're good. Hooking it up for Ethan here. Sweet. Awesome job. So we
All right, everybody, that is going to do it for our adult division. That is it. Congratulations to Thomas, Jeff, and Jenna for taking the podium spots. We got one more age group to go, so don't go anywhere because we will be live streaming our elite division coming up next. Our adults going to get on the floor for some redemption time. That was a fun one, especially that last race down to the wire.
Yeah, it was awesome stuff, y'all. Great job. Keep it up. More action coming your way in just a bit with the Elite Division. In just a bit. Thanks for joining with us, y'all. I'm Ryan Stratus alongside Chris DeGangi. Catch you back in a bit.
And we'll see you guys in just a little bit for some more Ninja versus Ninja. Thanks, everybody.